Hello and welcome. This video is the raw footage from my Twitch streams. I decided to make these available to anyone who wants to go back and watch the games from the beginning. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to join us on Sundays and Thursdays at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Time on Twitch at the link in the description. Thank you and enjoy!
Hello, hi and welcome. It is Thursday night. I hope everyone has had a good day since our stream last night. Hi Wave, hi Will. So, you remember how yesterday I mentioned that things had been going well and it was relatively quiet at the house and nothing major had happened? Well, I should have kept a sock in it. um because my eldest, my little imp came home last night and um proceeded to fall several times and then tried to run up the stairs. You notice the emphasis on the word tried to run up the stairs and failed pretty epically, if I'm being truthfully honest. So now she's got bruises all up and down the side, one side of her body, hip, shin, toe, ribs. Like, seriously, girl, what did you do? Specifically, she fell on the stairs. She's all right. There's no permanent damage, and it does not look like anything is broken or strained, just bruised badly in some cases. So, yeah, that teaches me to mention that everything's going just fine at my house, because apparently it's not. It's just not ever. On the plus side, yeah, she. We were actually, when we put her to bed last night, didn't know if we were going to keep her home today from school just for pain management, but she demanded to go to school, so we took her to school, and she apparently did school just fine today. So she's a lot more resilient than I would be. uh, on the plus side, I have uh, coffee jelly for dessert that I get to try, so yay, new dessert to try. That's going to be interesting. I've never had it before. I've seen it, seen advertisements for it, seen reviews for it, but I personally have never had it. So this will be a new experience. I'll tell you what I think about it on Sunday. All right. So, that takes care of the update on how everybody's going and how everything's going at my house, which is, of course, absolutely crazy because that's how my life works. Uh, Today we are going to be playing in Genshin Impact. We're going to be picking up where we left off last time. As I've told you guys all, with the stuff coming up um, for Nod, for Shneznaya, I was wanting to get us through the Archon quests as soon as we can, keeping to our current schedule. So that's still the plan. We just entered Sumeru on Sunday, so we're going to be picking up there. We met Tainari and Kali, and is introduced to Irminsul, which is the tree. And yeah, from here we're headed to I think Sumeru City and the Academia, but I'm not completely sure that that's where we're headed immediately. Um, I think we have some withering to handle first, um, but I'll find out. So that's the goal for the day: is to make it as far as possible into the Sumeru Archon quest. Yeah, that's the plan. Come along. Let's see how far we can go without me absolutely having to level up, because I don't have a lot of leveling materials. Right. I'm making food for. Oh, I gotta light a fire first. Hey, Pika, welcome. Yeah, I may need your help, because when I can. Oh, I don't even get to choose which dishes I cook.
Let's use the empty box that Tainari gave us since we already watched it. Oh, it smells amazing. And the box is a nice touch too. Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia.
That's her name, Hypatia. There's just so many NPCs in this game.
Are you already finished cooking? Mmm, smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this. Cooking really isn't my forte.
That's okay, girl. I completely understand that problem. I personally, unless my husband is here, am stuck with pretty much sandwiches and box meals. So after the meal, we tell Hypatia
Even
about
though
connecting to
everything
Irminsul.
you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the Academia even lauded me as a genius.
Oh, it wasn't really by choice.
You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power.
Hypothetically, would it be okay if you brought in a raid? Yeah, sure. I don't mind people raiding.
Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth.
That sounds complicated. Sorry, you lost
That's
me.
all right. I'm sure you'll come to a clearer understanding as you remain in Sumeru.
That is an incredibly helpful answer.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was she sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to her body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, she could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn ale would cause adverse effects.
Thanks for the ask, Pika. Yeah, I have not got a lot of raids. That is mostly because I am a very small streamer, and with a very small group, most people are raiding larger streamers. But sure, I've had a couple. I'd be more than happy to have more.
Not to worry, though. It appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon. But unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Well, that's good, seeing as we're in a land full of plants.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
No.
Whoa. You're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
From someone who's had migraines, no.
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoes Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact.
Oh no, there's a scary thought.
I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa. So knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself, and they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
I have to agree with Paimon on that one.
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that fact.
Oh. Is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do.
How are you surviving?
The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical.
Which volume, mine or the game? Actually, it looks like the game's not registering. Wonder why the game is doing that. Is that better? Honestly, I'm glad my dreams are neither rational or logical because they already are. Ugh, some of them are quite frankly nightmare-inducing, even if they aren't nightmares. Reminds me of a dream I saw from the Aranara.
Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep.
Okay. I do take umbrage with foolish delusions.
I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again.
Honestly, as much as I complain about my dreams, and one of these days I will tell you about some of them, to not dream at all would be miserable.
But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw when she connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself.
Oh, sorry.
World forget me. What could that possibly mean?
I mean, that seems pretty obvious. The bigger question is who's asking.
If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
Thanks, Hypatia. We wish you luck in your endeavors.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Continue chatting before settling down to a good night's rest.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Alright. Why is there no teleport in Gandharvaville? Most likely to make things more annoying for us. On the plus side, there are transport flowers. Which I'm actually very thankful for, otherwise Sumeru is very big.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher, and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
With people around like you, how could he possibly accept?
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Wow.
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see. Well, I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
Why are you all so creepy?
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And, how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that, despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tainari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
The Academia already irks me.
Tainari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that the Traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
Yeah, that's the plan.
That's right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Oh, what's the over-under that we're seen as bad guys within like 3 minutes of walking into this city?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Amorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Some say that this item is the very basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! But wait, before that...
We need to go say goodbye to Kali.
That's right! Tighnari, we have something important to say to Kali before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tighnari. All right, let's go!
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
Alright.
I've been waiting for you two. Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey.
What were you going to ask?
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Please take care of yourself, Kale.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And,
Just don't overdo it.
Well, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend, not some girl that needs your sympathy.
Sorry, distracted by her eerie.
But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another. There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you. Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you. Oh? What is it? It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember?
Woohoo!
My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh.
That's okay, I was in need of more recipes.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like. I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville.
Of course we will.
Well then, I, Trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Alright. Sumeru City is that way. Oh, only one? Alright. I was expecting it to be more complicated than that.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Oh, it's gotta be in that tree. Isn't that fun? Well, something stores food here. Ah. Completely blind. To be fair, it's the same color as the ground. So if we follow that road will take us there. Alright.
Rain outlines your fate.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite.
Someone needs assistance.
Alright, let's see if we can keep him from setting off any more Dendro bombs.
No, my sword.
There we go.
All in a day's work.
Oh, hey. What does that get me? That gets me significantly closer to where I wanted to go.
Time to act.
That's what that gets me.
Dodge this!
Steady as stone.
Oh, so sorry.
No one escapes my sights. Bet you can't keep up with.
Alright. Oh, good. That took care of that one. And that one's taken care of, so it's just this one.
No, my sword.
Cool it!
Let me weave you a verse.
Freeze!
Leave it all to me.
Woohoo!
I'll catch up. All in a day's work.
Oh, where'd the... There it is. Bouncy mushroom! That didn't get me very high, though. I have to admit, I'd expect a mushroom to
I'll catch up.
take me a little higher than that. Alright.
I've seen catch up.
Welcome to Sumeru City.
Sumeru City! We finally made it. Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha.
Huh. 'Cause that's not creepy at all.
But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha Terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need.
Is that safe?
I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
Well, that's one word for it.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival.
And that is even creepier.
Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
It kind of looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Okay, now we're just getting culty.
Oh, says this little doodad lets you access knowledge. Maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try. Ahem. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Do I have to say it? May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Whoa. Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
Okay, anybody else here reminded of the Cybermen from Doctor Who? Because this really, really, really reads Cybermen from Doctor Who.
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, especially with the fact that there's now something on their ear that really, really, really...
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to what Kali was telling us.
Is that all the information they have?
Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Paimon doesn't sense anything.
Hey, Buck Sunny, welcome!
The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question.
We have finally reached Sumeru City. We are in search of Lesser Lord Kusanali. And we've been given a device that looks eerily similar to a Cyberman headset. That apparently can connect us to and tell us all the information we need to know. that isn't working because it hasn't had the information we need.
Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it.
Oh, I hate that feeling.
Ugh. Paimon's brain is exhausted.
I'll try asking the Akasha something else. Maybe I'll indirectly find more information about Kusanali.
Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
How are things going, Bucksunny? Doing well on your side? Think. What should I choose? Why doesn't the Akasha answer my question? Lesser Lord Kusanali, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. You know what? With as much as everybody puts emphasis on Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, let's go with that one. Many bright dots of light appear in my mind. I probably need to calm my mind and focus more to understand what they mean. Oof, no gym due to being sick. Yeah, lingering coughs are terrible. I've done that a couple times in my life. Ugh. I hope you get to be feeling better and back to the gym soon. Feelings of affection, intimacy, nostalgia, sadness, and anxiety also come to my mind. These seem to be what the people of Sumeru feel about their departed Archon.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru really miss their Archon.
Yeah, Lord Rukkhadevata was really well liked. A vague thought suddenly comes to mind. The Akasha doesn't unconditionally respond to every query. Also, even if the same query is requested by multiple people, the Akasha still imparts knowledge based on each person's identity, age, experiences, and other demographics. Now, you see, I don't like a system set up like that because it's too easy to abuse. When only some people get some of the information and others get different information, it needs to be an all or nothing kind of thing.
Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something.
What do we get when we think Lesser Lord Kusanali? Some knowledge begins to trickle into my mind for a moment, but there wasn't really anything that we didn't already know. Who's watching us?
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon. Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tighnari recommended. He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the Academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha.
Well, best plan we got right now.
Let's see. Tighnari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home. Hello, are you Rohawi?
I'm sorry. That mustache with that hairstyle and those glasses is a little much.
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see, Tighnari sent us here and...
What? Tighnari?
That was not the reaction I was expecting.
Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
I think you misunderstood us.
Here, this is a letter from Tighnari.
Oh, let me see. Ah! Ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. So, you two just have some questions for me? Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
My guess is it's more like you're the person with the least problems with answering questions, or going to cause the least amount of problems with the questions we're going to ask.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha. Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon.
That seems silly. She is the Archon, after all.
All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Surasthana or made a public appearance.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Aw, but then what can we do?
A new virus that came? No, I didn't hear about a new virus. I know that since COVID, there's also been some sort of rhinovirus that's gone around that they refused to acknowledge was a new strain, just because they didn't want to deal with it. But that's been a couple years. And I guess the best question is, are we talking about a human virus or a computer virus? Because there's a couple of new ones of those out that are pretty nasty too.
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas.
Asking these sorts of questions can draw the wrong sort of attention.
And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing.
Animal to human, but now human to human? Is it one of the bird flus?
In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha, and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom.
No, you see... Hantavirus? Let's see. According to the Mayo Clinic, it's currently a rare infectious disease with flu-like symptoms and progresses rapidly to a more severe disease. Oh, yay! With life-threatening lung and heart problems. Ooh. And carried by rodents. And even better, it's airborne. So it's not even scratch or bite, it's straight up airborne. Oh, bah. And that was before it started moving human to human. Are we sure it's moving human to human, or did this I mean, because it is airborne. If they've inhaled fumes from the urine or from other droppings or nesting materials or eaten food that got contaminated. Oh, that looks great. Doesn't look like it's so much a new virus as it is a becoming more common. Which again, not great. I don't want to do COVID all over again. Birds watching at a garbage dump. You know what it probably was? It probably wasn't the birds they were bird watching. There was probably rat poop in the garbage dump. That's probably what it was. Although I guess it's possible it's moved to birds. In the last couple of weeks, 3 people on a cruise ship died. You see, this is why I'm so particular about which cruises I even consider going on. Like, I know the Carnival Cruise Lines are really cheap, and that with the number of sailings they do, it's unlikely that you're going to have problems or get sick. But they just have such a high percentage of problems that I'm like, no, no thank you. Oh, it's actually in Georgia where you're at. Oh, that's no fun. I don't think we've seen it here, but yeah. I don't know what MomCon is again. Or is that a convention? Yeah, conventions when there's diseases going around are hard. Oh, MomoCon. Okay. That one I've heard of. My recommendation is if you decide you do want to go, wear a mask. I mean, there's plenty of things you can do to dress it up or cosplay to cover it or whatever, but yeah, there would definitely be a mask over my face if there was a respiratory virus nearby during a con. I have gotten strep throat from a con once, and I would like to never repeat the experience again. It was miserable. But then I'm susceptible to strep at this point. You paid for the 4 days? Well, as you've already paid for it, yeah, I'd wear a mask. Might consider going, but I'd definitely be wearing a mask. Depending upon how bad it is, I might figure out how to wear a rebreather. But you should be fine with an N95 if you can get a hold of one.
Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tighnari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Well, yeah, because he's out doing something and you're searching through dusty tomes.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me.
So, by areas of expertise...
Hey, come on. This is a survival skill at the academia.
He's probably not wrong. Just like in any essentially court, like, area.
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so It's like digging holes in the dirt. So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here.
There's still one other person we know. Really? Who?
Huh? Like who?
You know she's right. Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Oh, you're right! Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
I have to admit, I love the canopies. You'll get some cans of air just in case.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
Is she also using the Akasha device?
I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Aww, another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two.
Oh, really?
In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence.
Oh, mercenaries. Yay!
An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles.
So, retired, extremely dangerous. Got it.
If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar.
Thanks, Catherine!
You're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
Alright, off to the Citadel of Rexar we go!
There is the alchemy bench. I think that's a coffee shop.
I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance.
This place is an absolute maze. Here we go. I guess we should properly go in the front door. They probably wouldn't appreciate an attack from above.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
Well, I guess word can travel practically instantly using the Akasha.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to about something.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Well, that's annoying.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid.
It's interesting to see the divide between people who are really, really into their archons and those who really don't care the slightest.
It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugudevada. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy.
Like I said, I don't like the people of the Academia.
Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rugudevada and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
All right. Well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
After leaving the Citadel, we asked several people, like,
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it.
ugh, learn to do your own research.
We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
Oh, really? Can you tell us said legend, or is it a secret?
Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity.
Aw.
At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
I mean, that makes sense for Lord of Wisdom, but that is not helpful for us.
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
In a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Why are we looking at these two while having a discussion?
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
What?
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened?
Yeah, I think it has something to do with those people over there.
It looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her?
Very probably.
This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! We can't let them get in the way now! Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad!
I mean, or we could ask questions.
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
She went that way.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her!
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
Paimon is such a little imp. When she wants to be. Other times, she couldn't keep a secret to save your life. And I do somewhat mean that literally. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Is she over here? There she is, hiding.
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
You think her necklace is made of lapis lazuli?
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh, looks like there are some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run.
Then why don't we find some place to hide?
Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
Are we gonna play the sneak game again?
This new shipment of items, they're also ridiculously overdesigned.
Oh, good. Looks like we don't actually have to sneak through the city.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
I think they found us.
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Right, no.
Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation.
You're right. So why don't you explain?
Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents.
Yeah, parents tend to do that.
And they know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to.
And that would be?
Because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
I mean, and isn't that at the end of the day the most you can do is whatever's meaningful to yourself?
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about.
Gotta love it when the bodyguard is willing to help.
So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
Are you alright, Dunyarzad?
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure, why not? Free food.
Sure! After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
The trial of the God of Wisdom. Rest in the tavern for a while. Oh, like, that's gonna be hard. Good food, good drink, good conversation. Sounds like a blast.
Well, if it isn't Dia,
Haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Ha! Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Boring is a relative term.
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it. Huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
No need to break the bank. We'll eat whatever.
Yeah, we're already super grateful for everything you told us about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
How about our charcoal-baked Agelena cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
I'm glad I don't have to say that word. I'm not sure I could.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass.
Picky Paimon? Now that's a first.
Hey, come on! Paimon has personal preferences too, you know.
After eating, we continue to the discussion.
We asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound.
Oh, that sounds absolutely horrific.
At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry. Who are you? How do you know my name? How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you. Really?
Aw, she's so cute.
Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow, you really do know everything. Dunyarzad, is there anything you want? Want? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen. But can you make my illness go away? Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now. Then, can you be my friend?
After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend."
What a sweet wish.
Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Teyvat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming.
Adults can be so adulty.
But I know
Saying that as an
voice
adult.
was a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat.
So you believe the voice you heard was that Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zerus festival for her.
Ooh, there's a festival in town? Those are always fun.
What's the Sub-Zerus festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zerus festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
I mean, that's one explanation.
Aw, but that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
And that should tell you everything you need to know about a society.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zerus festival to this day, but I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilou, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much Mora prepared, so I had Nilou sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilou to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today, and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you accompany me?
I mean, it's not like Dia's got much of a choice.
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
Can we come along?
But of course. Nilou will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
We just really want to talk to her. Does he have recipes? I just want your recipes. Alright. Oh, those are quite expensive, aren't they? Ouch. Do-do-do-do. Where is the Grand Bazaar? Whoop. That took a sharp left. I think we're inside the tree. Or at least under it.
Sorry I'm late, Nilou.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home. but you made it in the end. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Sorta.
Not completely.
Oh, and who are these two?
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land?
No.
Oh, really? Well, that's okay. You're still invited to the Sabzeruz Festival. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular, thanks to your generous contribution.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
It's a food stall.
Wow! This place is amazing!
Oh, look at that chandelier.
Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Why didn't anyone come to handle it?
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
Oh. Why is it that throughout history, governments have always hated... Oh, no. I know why governments have always hated theater. Because theater is a place where the rabble can comment on the government without getting into trouble if they do it right.
The academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sabzeruz Festival anymore. Thank the Dendra Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover. The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
Nilou, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sabzeruz, the most important performance at the Sabzeruz Festival.
Ooh.
Dunyarzad, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
We got the Cliff
I only
Notes
told them
version.
about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay. Then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sabzeruz Festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance. As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful parisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
Sounds like they had a great time.
Of course they did. When people mention the gods, they always think of the Archon War. But Sumeru's gods also had happy times. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked.
Maybe, but especially clothing traditions have a tendency to mutate over the years.
Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered Patisaras around the stage.
They symbolize the goddess of flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real Patisaras went extinct after her death.
Huh.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Patisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers, but she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the goddess of flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it.
I think she loves dance.
If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just 2 real Patisaras on the stage. So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sabzeruz festival? Will you two be coming?
That's the plan.
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
This thing has a lot of setup. And not a lot of taking on monsters. I'm beginning to miss taking on Storm Terror in Mondstadt. You sure it's not because you want in on the fun?
Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival. Besides, it's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. She'll be happy to have more people who are celebrating it.
I think at this point she'll be happy to have anybody celebrating it.
So how about we all attend the Sabzeruz festival together?
Sounds like a plan.
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sabzeruz festival.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
Is Swoof the name of the dog?
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny? Are you an Outlander?
Yes.
Did you know that the Sabzeruz festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
By the way, if you ever want information on something going on, especially if it's a big event, ask a kid. This last person we want to talk to. Oh, looky, it's a granny.
Ah, dancing at the Sabzeruz festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger. As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord.
Hey, looky, good information.
My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the goddess of flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too. The Sabzeruz festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
Yeah, when festivals don't have backers, things tend to fall apart. Although, the fact that there's so many stands down is not great.
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. 2 things that the Academia doesn't particularly approve of.
The Academia sounds really boring, if I'm being honest.
Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and... I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
She does have a girly side. Although I'm not sure why we consider perfuming oneself a girly thing, because let's be honest, men also wear cologne. Some of women wear way too much of it, but then there are some women who wear way too much perfume too, so.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the Academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
I mean, it's possible to do, but it's really, really...
Milu, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
Really?
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes. Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but props too?
Yeah, almost everybody in a theater company pulls double duty doing something.
I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off this crown. Would you like to try it on?
May I?
Of course. The legends say that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that. Dunyazad, you look absolutely stunning with it on. It's like I'm looking at the goddess of flowers herself.
Now here's where it would have been nice if they actually passed the crown around, but I do understand how much of a pain that would be in technical terms.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like Catherine.
Why is Catherine out from behind her desk? We have never seen Catherine out from behind her desk.
Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
Whoa. Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day.
Yeah, I got news for you. That entirely depends upon who you are. My eldest daughter watched Encanto so much that I can practically quote it in my sleep.
But take you two, for example. You travel across Teyvat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Teyvat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about her brother.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
So what you're saying is the journey is more important than the destination. Where have I heard that before?
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
Are you also a fan of the Sub-Zero Festival?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here.
If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventures Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
There's something really different about Catherine today.
There really is.
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dia. What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Oh, really?
Are you serious? We'd love that.
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
What about Dunyazard?
My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
Sounds like a plan. Let's head over to the Citadel of Regzar and wait for Dia.
Alright. Oh, it's right there. Gotta love not having to walk forever to get to where you need to go.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Yes, sure, that's why you're blushing.
Look, Dia's blushing.
Yep, that's a blush if I've ever seen one.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
I don't think it's going to be easy. Because I don't know about anybody else, but it really sounds like the Lesser Lord Kusanali is kind of being held captive.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here?
I take it you all know each other already?
Mm-hmm. We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Osfon for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Ruksha's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses, so people from all over have been called back to the city.
Bolstering its defenses for what?
Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell him what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Yeah, good question.
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back.
Ooh.
The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
Well then. Nothing says touchy information like sending everybody out to find it.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though.
And they would probably prefer you didn't have those details.
If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Students of the Academia?
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for King Deshret." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
You bet they are. King Deshret's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dia! And you too, Osfond! Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next!
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
Yeah, we will.
Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival.
Alright. Let's see what achievements we've gotten so far. Voice of the Akasha. Just the one? Okay. Oh, good. Some food. Actually, that begs the question. What food do I have? I should go about looking into making some more food. Where around here would I find a cook fire? I honestly don't know. Maybe right here? Ha ha ha! I was right. Oh, nope. Do I not have any? I am missing a lot of ingredients to make the best stuff. Got it. I guess that shouldn't be a surprise. Port Ormos is that way. Well. Then I guess we best get started. looks like we are just gonna have to walk. Hey, look, it's a frog in a lily pad. There it is. It's under the bridge. Oh, that looks like a waterfall. You don't know that I necessarily want to go down the waterfall. Oh. It's probably under there, which means I can't currently reach it. But hey! There's the Academia. I don't necessarily want to pick up that quest. In fact, I know I don't want to pick up that quest right now. And I'm going to anyway. Huh! What's that over there? Stay away, you nasty mushrooms! Hey, traveler, that person seems to be in trouble. We gotta help! One mushroom shish kebab coming right up.
As a dutiful maid would.
There we go.
Let it rain.
I missed.
What's the hurry? Dodge this!
There we go. As you can see, I'm a forest watcher here. As for my name, it's Rana. I'm the traveler. Paimon, Paimon! We're from a different nation. I see. You aren't dressed like the inhabitants of the forest, nor do you look like you're from the desert, but your clothes do have good breathability and are suitable for traveling in Sumeru. Huh! Since Rana's a forest watcher, she should know Tighnari, right? Oh! Traveler, you know Tighnari? Tighnari may seem unapproachable, but he's actually a very nice person. He took really good care of me when I was a trainee, and his ears are gorgeous! Yeah, Paimon really wants to touch them. I'm not... Me too. Sort of. Paimon wonders if sneaking up on him will work. Probably not. Your ability to sneak isn't that great. Tighnari will get angry if you do it without asking first. It probably will, but his ears are so glossy, and I can't help wondering how they feel. The girl with him seems pretty interested in them too. Rana, are you talking about? Is it Kale? Huh. Traveler, you know Kale too? Kale hasn't been very well, but still she works hard to protect the forest and eliminate the withering. Everyone's worried about her. Anyway, the Forest Watcher's duty is to protect the forest, assist travelers, and provide guidance. As the two of you might have noticed, lately the forest has been less than ideal. The fungi and beasts have been growing aggressive, and there's the withering. How about I escort both of you? My patrol route will pass through Vimara village next. It's smooth sailing from there to either Port Ormos or Sumeru City. Yeah, I have a few... Sure, let's go. Okay, I'll keep both of you safe. I think we're gonna be the ones keeping you safe, but... Since you're a forest watcher, Rana, you must be very familiar with the woods, right? I've lived around here for years, and I know every tree in the forest, really. But the land's becoming somewhat peculiar lately. Even the withering zones have become more prolific. It's only been a few days, and now the withering zone has popped up already? So close to the main road, too. Ah! A withering zone again! We handled one with Tighnari before. Traveler and Tighnari disposed of a withering zone before? I won't go into how dangerous that is. Regardless, let me mark down the location and radius of effect for now. After I take you to Vimara village, I'll go to Gandharaville and bring Tighnari over to help. No need. Just leave it to us. No way, the withering zone is lethal. Even veteran forest watchers wouldn't approach it unless absolutely necessary. Traveler can manipulate the elements. It should somewhat stave off the withering effects. Huh? Now that I think of it, you did show such ability when fending off the fungi. But still, you shouldn't do that. We can't have you injured by the withering after coming all this way. Don't worry, Rana. Traveler has proven to be very reliable in many encounters throughout our journeys. Be right back. Alright, I understand. I'll wait here. If it's too much to handle, get out of there and call for help. Alright, we're going to take care of this withering zone and call it a night.
Cool it.
Yeah, let's light the candle of life first.
No, my sword!
Steady as stone.
Oh, so sorry.
Let's ideally not alert every monster in the area that we're here. Alright. Whew, missed that by the skin of my teeth.
No one escapes my sight. Witness the power of Gua. Yeah.
Leave it all to me.
Freeze.
There we go.
What's the hurry?
Ah, it froze up in the air. That is mildly unhelpful.
Rain outlines your fate.
Dodge this.
Go, Baron Buddy!
Don't get frostbite.
Alright. Oh, I gotta pay closer attention. I nearly died due to the withering. You're amazing. Incredibly amazing. Yeah, take it down a notch. Pardon me, traveler, miss. You don't have to be so formal. Okay, so I was wondering if you are interested in joining us. I can vouch for you both. It would be great to get powerful, dedicated people like Traveler and Paimon on our side. With you guys, we can better control the spread of the withering. Sure, you're probably not familiar with the woods, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Ooh, calm down. Oh yeah, speaking of the forest, Paimon's got a question. Do you remember the wondrous creature we saw before? Wondrous creature? We quickly described the creatures we met before. Oh, they sound like the mythical Aranara, Small, round plant-like fairies. They're denizens of the woods and guardians of trees. I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. But we generally dismiss them as a tale. You sure they weren't just some shroom boars you saw? Shroom boars? Yeah, that's an animal you'll see in the forest of Sumeru. They're round, green beasts that live in the forest. We'd use them to find precious mushrooms. I don't think they're the same. Anyway, in all my years in the woods, I've never seen an Aranara. However, you can ask the kids after you go to Vimara village. They seem to be very into the legend of the Aranara. Although, children always try to hide their thoughts from adults. You can read their minds like a book. Just like Paimon. Hey! That's because we're buddies, you know. That's because we're buddies and know each other very well. I think we may have hit a sore topic for Paimon. Oops. Let's light up this waypoint. And then pull the newest achievement we got, which is shoot down a flying fungus. I didn't know that that was an achievement you could get, but sure, why not? Alright guys, I want to thank you all for coming. It has been a great stream. I will see you guys all again on Sunday night at 9:30 p.m. Pacific time. I know it's late, but that's when I have the ability to do it. Hopefully my household won't be too crazy between now and then. So cross your fingers. Also, any good juju and vibes you could send our way for helping my husband find a job and us finding a place to live, I would greatly appreciate. We're still working on that. Yeah, that's everything, everyone. I want to thank you for support and for sticking around, and I will see you all on Sunday. Until then, be careful and stay safe. It's a crazy world out there, everyone. Toodles!